Ever notice how some men seem totally fine right after a breakup, almost as if nothing happened at all? Then, out of nowhere, weeks or even months later, regret and sadness suddenly hit them hard. While you might be deep in the healing process, processing your emotions and moving forward, he's just starting to feel the weight of the loss. Why does this delayed reaction happen for so many men? Let's break it down and look at what's really going on beneath the surface. Right after a breakup, a lot of men actually feel a sense of relief or freedom. It's not that they didn't care, it's just that the immediate pressure is gone. He throws himself into distractions, spending more time with friends, picking up old hobbies, or even jumping into casual dating. Anything to keep his mind off the pain. On the outside, it might look like he's moved on quickly, but in reality, he's just avoiding his true feelings and pushing them aside. This distraction phase is actually a coping mechanism, a way to delay facing the pain. It's not a sign that he didn't care about the relationship. He tries to outrun the sadness, keeping busy and hoping the emotions will just fade away on their own. But those feelings don't disappear. They quietly build up beneath the surface, waiting for a quiet moment to come rushing back. When the distractions finally fade away, that's when the real emotions hit him, often much later than you'd expect. His delayed sadness isn't about you or your worth. It's about how he's learned to process pain, sometimes by bottling it up until he can't anymore. The regret and longing you see later? That's him finally facing what he lost and realizing the impact of the breakup. Understanding this pattern can help you make sense of his confusing behavior and remind you that everyone heals in their own way and at their own pace. For more insights on handling these moments and moving forward, check the link in the description below. After the initial thrill and freedom of single life fades away, reality quietly creeps in. The excitement of new possibilities is replaced by a sense of emptiness he never anticipated. The empty apartment feels colder, the silence grows heavier, and the missing routines become impossible to ignore. He starts to feel your absence in every corner of his life, from the quiet mornings to the lonely evenings. He realizes you weren't just a partner, but his confidant, his emotional anchor, and the person who made even ordinary days feel special. The loneliness he tried so hard to avoid finally catches up with him, no matter how much he distracts himself. Nostalgia kicks in, and he starts to idealize the past, replaying happy memories and wondering if things could have been different. That's when you get the late-night "I miss you" text, the message that comes from a place of longing and regret. He's not playing games or trying to manipulate you. He's genuinely struggling with the weight of the loss and the reality of being alone. Now, he's processing emotions you likely faced from day one, finally understanding the pain you carried after the breakup. If you're unsure how to respond to his messages, check the guide in the description for thoughtful advice and support. Remember, his pain is real, but your healing and peace must always come first. Take care of yourself as you decide what's best for you. Society teaches men to hide their emotions. Man up, don't cry. This conditioning makes it hard for him to grieve openly after a breakup. He puts on a brave face even when he's hurting inside. Friends may encourage distractions, not real conversations. You were likely his safe space for vulnerability. Losing you means losing his emotional outlet. He's left to process pain alone, which can be overwhelming. When he reaches out, it's often a search for that lost safety. Recognizing this helps you see his actions for what they are, not manipulation, but a struggle for connection. Once he finally allows himself to face his emotions, moving on becomes even more difficult than he expected. The weight of everything he's feeling can be overwhelming, and it's not something he can just brush aside or ignore. Everyday reminders, songs, places, routines, trigger memories of you, making it feel like you're still a part of his world, even when you're not. These small things bring back moments you shared, and he can't help but relive them. He's hit with regret, loneliness, and nostalgia all at once. The memories flood in, and he wonders if things could have been different, if he could have done something to change the outcome. Dating others doesn't help. No one matches the connection he had with you. Every new encounter feels empty, and he finds himself comparing everyone to you, searching for that same spark. He's stuck, replaying the past, and unable to move forward. Nights are the hardest, when silence makes the memories louder, and he rereads old messages, wishing things were different. This isn't about winning you back. It's about him finally realizing the depth of his loss. He's coming to terms with what he truly had, and what he's now missing. His attachment acts like an anchor, keeping him in limbo. He wants to move on, but the past keeps pulling him back, making it hard to let go. The process is messy, but it's real. Healing isn't a straight line, and he's learning that it's okay to feel lost for a while. He misses the comfort and support he took for granted. The little things, your encouragement, your laughter, are what he longs for most. True healing takes time, for both of you. Eventually the pain will fade, but for now, he's learning to accept the journey, one day at a time. So, what should you do with this knowledge? His delayed regret can disrupt your healing. Don't let it. Set boundaries. You're not responsible for his emotional journey. Compassion is fine, but protect your own heart. Don't become his support system again. It keeps you both stuck. Remember why the relationship ended. His regret doesn't erase those reasons. Ask yourself, has he truly changed, or is he just lonely? Keep moving forward. You deserve someone who values you from the start. For more on building confidence and finding real love, check the resource in the description.